Said I gotta go right now. Yeah. Do you know what I'm talking about, baby? Hey, yeah, 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 yeah. Wow. Yeah, 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 yeah. How does it? Yeah, yeah, yeah. Doo, 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 doo. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah, 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 yeah. How does it feel? Said I gotta go right now. Oh shit. Said I gotta go right now. Yeah. Do you know what I'm talking about, baby? Hey, yeah, 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 yeah. Wow. Yeah, 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 yeah. How does it? Yeah, yeah, yeah. Doom, 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 doom. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah, 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 yeah. How does it feel? Said I gotta go right now, yeah. Do you know what I'm talking about, baby? Hey, yeah, 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 yeah. Wow, yeah, 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 yeah. How does it? Yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah, 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 yeah. How does it feel? Said I gotta go right now. Make sure the house is clean for her when she come back. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna clean up for her. I'm gonna clean up for my baby. I'm gonna clean up for her. But when she come back, everything's nice and clean and ready to go. That's what I'm gonna do. Make sure everything's nice and clean for her when she come back. Now I'm thinking about putting the AC on. Let me get hot. So what if I did this? Look. Rihanna went to a party. She's having a good time with family. Put the mic here. She's having a good time. I'm happy that she's enjoying herself. While I'm home, I'm gonna clean this stuff up. There's a lot of stuff that gotta be cleaned in here. How y'all doing? Y'all doing good? What y'all want to know, the scoop? What y'all want to know what's going on? So me and Brianna aren't broken up no more. We together. We back together now. We broke up. If y'all missed the live, go watch the live from yesterday. We broke up. But we back together. And we never breaking up ever again. We locked in for life. We are in an autonomous relationship. Autonomous. We kept saying open, but it's not what that is. Open focuses on the act of like going out and like being intimate with others, right? Whereas like an autonomous relationship focuses on the freedom of doing what you want to do without somebody controlling you. Autonomous, like a autonomous vehicle. I'm not controlling nobody. There's no chains. There's no invisible chains. Get me? So, with that being said, me and her are in an autonomous relationship. And what that means, the reason why we broke up is because we were saying open when it's autonomous. So autonomous means, well, you can do what you want to do. You're free. I'm not going to say, like, that's what I'm saying. Here's the thing that people don't understand, right? Every relationship that you're in is autonomous. Like, in a way, like, because technically you can't control somebody unless you wrap them up and put chains on them. They can't go nowhere. If you do that to your partner, then they are actually not free to do what they want to do. But other than that, that's why people cheat, right? Because if it wasn't free, then why is people able to cheat? They're still able to do that. So you can tell somebody all they want that they can't do that, but people still do what they want to do. That's every relationship. Every single relationship. You can't control nobody. You can't. You can't control that person. You can try to tell them all you want, oh, you can't do this, but you can't control that person. You just expect them, you trust them not to cross your boundaries, right? Okay, well, why are those boundaries there in the first place? Boundaries. Here we go. Boundaries, boundaries, boundaries. Boundaries, right? Why? Why? If I told somebody, look, if I said this, right? I said, if I was like, I got a son, right? So, let's use this as an example, right? I got a son. Let's say I told you that I have to take care of my son, right? I have to, because that's what you're supposed to do. You need to do that, right? You need to. That's what you're supposed to do, right? In contrast to, I want to. Isn't that a different type of person? Isn't that like completely different? Like, I want to take care of my son, not I have to, right? What kind of person feels like they have to do that, right? Well, I have to take care of my son. You don't want to? Okay, well, that's a different type of person. That's like, well, I have to tells me that, well, I'm taking care of my son only because, like, you have to, like, that's not thorough. Like, that's some, what do you even call it? That's some shit. Like, I have to. You don't love, like, you don't love your kid. Like, you have to. Like, what type of love is that? I have to, right? That's why you're doing it. Not because I want to. I want to raise my kid. I want to be there for my son, right? And that's why, that's a different type of person. Now, that's what I want. I want to be there for my son. I don't know what kind of parents out there that say they have to take care of their kids, but I want to take care of mine. Want to. And the reason why I want to is because the love that I have for my son is so strong. Like, I want to see him flourish. I want to see him happy. Like, that's a genuine feeling. It's not, well, I have to. It's just not genuine, right? It's not genuine. That's what I'm trying to say. It's not authentic, because if it wasn't for the law, you wouldn't be taking care of your kid. That's not genuine. That's like saying, like, I only follow the law because there's a law. The only reason why I'm not going to cross the line is because there's a law. When it's like, what if you went to another planet and there was no laws and it was just you and somebody else? Would you murder that person because there's no law? Well, I can get away now. What kind of person are you that's going to only follow the law because you have to? I don't want to be around people that's like, well, I'm only going to follow this law because it's the same concept with a relationship. It's the same concept, right? So think about it. In a relationship, right? You say, well, you have to not be around this woman. You have to not go to this place. You cannot do this. And I'm going to tell you that if you look at this person, we're done. If you cheat on me, well, we're saying cheat, right? If you want to do that with somebody else, right? We're done. All these boundaries, if you, I don't know, if you fucking, what's some common boundaries in relationships, guys? Come on. Like, I don't even know them because they don't exist for me. Boundaries, I don't even know what you're talking about, bro. You can't do this. You're not allowed to go talk to your ex. That's a good one. You can't go, what's another boundary? Oh, you went to this person's crib. You went to this, what's another boundary, yo? What's another boundary? You could be like, in a relationship, you could be like, hold on. You could be like, you could tell somebody like, I'm trying to think of like an interesting, oh, here's one. You can't be friends with this person. If you're friends with this person, like, you can't do that. You can't hang out with this person alone, right? You can't, just all these boundaries. You can't do this, right? You're not allowed to do this much, right? Well, why? Well, the reason why, it could be so many different reasons why. Now, we can break that down, but I'm not going to. The whole thing is, wouldn't you want to be with somebody that wants to do these things for you and doesn't feel like they have to? That's all I'm trying to say. I'm doing this because I want to. Not so. If I tell my girl, I told my girl, right? Not if, I already did. Go ahead, do what you want to do. Right, or vice versa. And I decide to go out and do something else. Okay, well, why am I doing that? There's reasons for stuff like this. Okay. Maybe our relationship needs some more spice. Maybe we're going through a lot. I mean, me and Brianna do work a lot. We don't go anywhere. We stay home all the time. We be stressing a lot. We be arguing a lot. We're not really as intimate with each other. Like, this is the stuff that I'm talking about. Like, these are the things that become thought about. Like, as we're going through this autonomous relationship. Like, okay, well, like, why am I making these decisions? Why do I feel comfortable to even do that with somebody else? Like, and then depending on the person or how many times or whatever, what is going on? Why am I doing this? And you learn yourself. It's like a self-discovery thing, you know? It's like, you heal, because you ask these questions. You're like, why am I so hurt that my woman got excited about another man? Oh my God, my ego's crushed. I'm not enough for her. I'm not enough. Now here's another thing that we're not going to get on right now, but maybe we will, because I don't know how far I can go on YouTube, but I do know that the stuff that nobody wants to talk about all the time, um, how do I say this without getting in trouble? Shit. Uh, Happy time? That's taboo. Okay? No one wants to talk about happy time. And that is ridiculous because when someone dies, you don't think about happy time. You think about all the good times that you have with that person. You think about the love, the time that you spend with the person, not the happy time. You guys follow me? Okay, so look, that's the least important part of the relationship. So why is that so important for someone to do that to somebody else? And why is that such a big deal that even in a relationship, like if you get rid of that in a relationship, it's like not important. Like, it's like, what's the point of the relationship? You know how many people I know have told me, well, the only reason why this is my partner is because we have happy time. You're bugging. You're bugging. And that's the thing that you think that makes a relationship tick. That's like the least important part. No, it is the least important part. And if you think it's the most important, then maybe you need to do some self-discovery because now that can be powerful. But that's the only. We can get so deep with that. That's so crazy. Why I've cracked the code on why that's like the least important. It's actually not an opinion. Um, but I will say this: it's transactional. It's like it's the only thing that could potentially be like y'all both getting something out of it at the same time. Okay, so listen, look. Not that that's bad. It's just that that gives credence to the idea of selfishness or like, well, I'm only doing this because I'm getting something out of it. Whereas like if you sacrifice for somebody, that love, that sacrifice, that's something that's that shit. That's that real genuine love. You're gonna stay with somebody regardless of how much pain, or you love them, you give them time, quality, you grab their face and you kiss them and tell them I love you, and you hold them and you make them feel comfortable in hard times, and you tell them, you know, you lift them up when they're down, and like all these different things and all this other stuff, or like y'all watch a movie together and y'all like vibe together and all this stuff, like that's what I'm saying, like you guys like chill and vibe, like that's the stuff that's like that's the shit. And that's what I want. That's what I want. And I'm not gonna stop. Live life to the fullest, that's what I want. That's what I want. That's what I want. I'm getting genuine love. Genuine. And it's like intimacy, closeness, and all these different things. I'm getting what I want you to want me. I don't have to ask you. I don't have to tell you nothing. I shouldn't have to tell you not to go look at this person. If you want to do it, go ahead. Because I don't look at happy time as deep anyway. At the same time, I would hope that as we look into ourselves through this journey, that you would choose me for the most part, be intimate with me for the most part, and this would just be a phase of our time, a phase of our life. It's not something that's forever, like an open relationship, because I don't want that. I don't want an open relationship. I want an autonomous one. And hopefully we practice intent with our actions, and then you choose me, and then I choose you, because we're both learning each other throughout this whole experience. So me and Rihanna are gonna the dream work. We're gonna make the dream work. Make that shit happen. Me and her, our relationship will be a testament to the world. Okay? We're not breaking up. I love my baby. She loves me too. And we're gonna learn to love each other more and more, being more intimate, more focused on each other, focus on quality time, all of these different things. How could I ever get hurt with her? I have no boundaries. Do what you want to do. Okay? She do what you want to do. I can do what I want to do. Do what you want to do. It's freedom. Who can get hurt in a relationship? How? It's not possible. It just can't really happen. Because, oh, you're cheating on me. Well, I don't care. There's no cheating. And we tell each other everything. If you want to go do that with somebody, you're comfortable to tell me anytime somebody go cheats. Oh, this guy cheated. This person cheated. Blah, 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 blah. They cheat. Okay, that's all y'all focus on. Are y'all focused on why he cheated? We don't talk about that. And do we talk about why he didn't feel comfortable to tell his partner that he wanted to do that anyway? We don't talk about that. And here's the catch. That I believe that wouldn't even happen like that anyway. If you felt comfortable to tell your partner you wouldn't cheat, that doesn't make sense. That doesn't make sense. How you gonna cheat? There's no cheating if you are comfortable to tell your partner everything. And then y'all, okay, well, I see this person, like you tell your partner, okay, I want to see this person, right? And then you're like, y'all talk, and it's gonna sting. They tell you, but that's the thing. You tell you that's what love is: sacrifice, pain. Okay, well I'm gonna tell my, oh I don't want to tell my girl you're tripping. You should never tell your girl that you wanna go do that with somebody else. No, actually you're tripping because you should be able to tell your girl anything. You should be able to tell your man anything. You should be able to tell. Like I don't understand. Like you in a relationship, transparency, clarity. You need to be comfortable telling each other anything. It doesn't matter how bad. It doesn't matter what bad. Who said it was bad? There we go with that judgment. The world, people judge shit. Who said it was bad that you getting excited? Like that's normal. Like that's what I'm saying. Oh, you need to control that. We're human. Naturally, if you feel like that, okay, maybe you still ain't ready to, be like that. Like you still want to go out and explore. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Like all I'm trying to say is like these are normal things. Oh, that's bad. Yeah, here we go with judgment. Judgment. That's bad. That's the problem with this world. Everything is judged. This is good. This is bad. Who said that? We did. We judge shit. So maybe we should get a clean lens. Clean, dirty. Your lens is dirty. Clean your lens, right? Get a fresh perspective. Clean that shit because you're looking at the world through a perspective of judge everything. Judge. Clear that shit up because it's not the the clearest form of knowledge. You listening? The clearest form of knowledge is what's the word? Non-judged knowledge. But what's unfiltered? So the clearest form of knowledge is unfiltered knowledge. Hasn't been filtered yet. Hasn't been judged yet. Hasn't been messed with yet. It's just it is what it is. So we talk about, well, you get excited for this person, that's bad. Fresh. Try to open your mind, clear it up. Who said it was bad? Well, why is it bad? Well, who said it was bad? Stop with that bad stuff. It is what it is. This person feels this person, somebody feels a certain way. Okay, it is what it is. Why? Why do you feel like that? Let's break it down. Not, you're not supposed to do that, that's bad. Judge, boundaries, you're not supposed to do that. Change, you can't go nowhere, you can't do nothing. That's ridiculous. And then think about how many relationships fail, divorces, all this shit. And then think about how many people stay together and not happy. They settle. They stay together and it's all you think and this and that. They're not really happy. There's so many relationships. I don't need to look at statistics. I already know. I ain't gonna say I did look at the statistics, but I don't even care because I know I'm right. Y'all know that relationships fail in America. This shit is real out here. And this is the keys. This ain't the only thing you need to think about, but just like this is the stuff that can help you go in that direction of like healing your relationship for real, getting the fullest out of your relationship, the fullest. Now, if you good now in your relationship, cool, but you can get more out of it if you listen to what I'm saying. Do I want to tuck it in? No, I don't. But you know what I do want to do? Okay, the clearest form of knowledge is unfiltered knowledge, okay? So listen, clearest. So it's not dirty. Nobody said nothing about it yet. So you judge, as soon as you judge something and say it's this way, yeah, well, this is bad. You know how many things people said was bad and it wasn't bad no more? They realize later, oh, it's not bad, it's actually good. That's why you gotta be careful with judging stuff. People judging shit all the time. Me and Brianna relationship is good, yo. Me and Brianna, we good. Watch. We gonna show y'all. Cause everybody on here is talking about something, oh, he needs to leave him, blah, blah, blah. Y'all think I'm stupid? Cause listen, look, pay attention. I'm about to put y'all on. Y'all think I'm crazy, good. Think I'm crazy. Cause I am crazy for believing that this could work. Cause it can work. And it will. Relationships like this, it's not a lot like that. Who do you know that's willing to do this shit? This shit is crazy. You got that mentality? Would you let your partner go do that? Hell no. You on that level? You Super Saiyan? What's level Super Saiyan to you? I'm Super Saiyan God. I'm up here mentality. I'm not saying I'm above nobody. What I'm saying is Intrinsically, I'm not above nobody, but extrinsically, yes, in the sense of handling pain in a relationship, handling pain. Can you handle that type of pain and then get through and come out on top? And then you realize and wake up, oh shit, I was tripping. All this shit is insecurity. This shit has been judged. I'm thinking this is bad. I'm healing. Oh my God, I'm so jealous, my bro. Okay, you love your girl, you love your partner, you let them do what they want to do. You love them, you'll be happy for them to just be free and do what they want to do. What? Oh, they gotta do it with me. They gotta do it with me for me to be happy. That's some selfish shit. And again, the goal is to hopefully, the relationship, we practice intent, and then you just only want to do that for me, but it has to be genuine. I'm not gonna force you when you can't do that. That's not genuine love. And that's the hardest thing to find out here in this world is genuine love. So I want that. I'm getting that genuine love. I'm getting it. And this is how. For me anyway. Now I don't know about other people, like, but I'm telling you right now, this can definitely get you started. This can get you thinking about some shit like, oh, you know what? My partner, am I telling my partner they can't do this? Well, why are you doing that? Why are you telling your partner they can't do this? Who are you to tell them they can't do this? You can't tell somebody what not to do and what cannot. They human. What was this prison now? What, we slaving people now? We enslaving people in a relationship? Oh, you can't do this. Who said? Who are you? And we do the same shit with our children. Don't get me started. See, I got an account called Eyes on White Rabbit. I ain't gonna lie, I'm getting on that now. But listen to me. People do the same shit in their relationship. We can go down to parenting. This shit is a cycle. It's goofy. It's goofy. You understand? People want to put chains on their children. Are you fucking serious? Chains on your kid? You're tripping. Let your kid flourish. Okay? Now, there is obviously a point in, they're a kid. So, obviously, you got to, be there for them. Obviously, there's a balance, right? At the same time, let your kid do the thing. They fall, they'll get up. They get hurt, they'll be all right. They're resilient. Stop being hovered, helicopter. Stop controlling boundaries. You can't do this. You can't cut. Yo, chill. Just chill. Letting your kid cuss. He cuss. Who said cussing is bad? Well, we do. Now, I teach my son you can't cuss in certain areas because it's disrespectful. Cussing ain't bad. Who said that's bad? We do. Cussing is a form of expression. Oh, you can't cuss. He can't do this. And then trying to do everything for him. Like all this control, control. Like let that man be free. Let your kid be free. Let them do whatever they want to do. You're tripping, like to an extent, right? That's what I'm trying to say. It's a balance with children. But I'm just trying to use that as an example because it's like people be putting chains on their kids too. Like they can't. Like like let them breathe, yo. Like just let them figure themselves out. If they fuck up, they fuck up. They'll get up. You keep trying to tell them what they can and cannot do. Again, some stuff is, of course, you're not supposed to let your kid do certain stuff. I get it. There's a balance and all that other stuff. But I'm just focusing on that aspect of it because it's like change and shit. Get the change, like change and stuff. And that's the thing. The only time you should have change on anybody is your kid, honestly. Because, yeah, there is some change you got to put in your kid, right? That's what we all know that, right? That's the only time. In a relationship, you're bugging. Change, what? That's why you got in relationships they be treating a partner like that's their child. Like, oh, like you're raising this person, like you put chains on this person. You're like telling this person what to do, telling this person how to move, or whatever. There's so many different types of relationships. I was doing it at mine, trying to tell Brianna how to move. This is what you should do, blah blah blah. To let that go. I know a lot of people that there's so many different aspects of change and like control or whatever in a relationship. When it's like you're bugging. She was controlling me, telling me I can't. Like all this stuff, you can't do this, and then I would do it anyway. When it's like I should feel comfortable to talk to her and be like, well, this is what I want to do, and this is why, and I don't want to have to hide it or be sneaky and all this stuff. Kids be sneaky, going back to kids. Kids will talk to their friends before they talk to you, because they're not comfortable talking to their parent. Why aren't they comfortable talking to their parent? Well, because maybe you putting chains on them and not making them comfortable or your reaction. It's a combination of the chains or reaction. You tell somebody something. Why don't you want to tell your parents something? Because their reaction. They won't get mad. Why can't we let someone talk and you listen from a place of understanding and love? Not like, oh, like you cheated on me. Oh my God. Like you can be hurt. Cool. But you better not react on that person and don't be doing all that. That person tell this person, listen. I really like, you see somebody, I really like I wanna see what's up. not trying to hurt you. Like, this is what I, you know what I mean? And like that should be that should be respected. Like, okay, you told me, you talked to me. That's how you clear all that shit up. And when you really love somebody, you fight to the end, no matter how bad it hurt. You stay to the end. It don't matter. You stay. If you really love. Now, obviously, there's always a balance. I'm not saying every time. Like some people, like obviously they should break up. Me and Brianna shouldn't. Yeah. So yeah, she's out. She's having a good time. I'm enjoying myself. I'm chilling. She's autonomous. Whatever she do is whatever she do. While she's gone, whatever I do is whatever I do. If I decide to talk to some women, I'm gonna do that. Now, do I want to do that right now? No. I'm not interested in talking to women. I'm interested in talking to myself. I'm trying to dig deeper in here, and I'm gonna clean up for my baby. I love my baby. I'm gonna clean up for Brianna. Getting cleaned up in here. Um, I want her to come back to a nice joint. I want it to smell good in here. It smell like feet in this motherfucker. I like the smell of her feet. But anyway, okay, so yeah, I want to keep cleaning up in here, making sure it's, and I also want to just self-reflect. There's a lot of fruit flies in here. Holy shit, we be leaving food out a lot. Like it just be out, and like that's unacceptable. There's a lot of fruit flies in here. It's kind of crazy. It's kind of crazy. But it's okay. It's not okay, actually. But I'm not like tripping about it. Like it is what it is. We were living outside in a tent. Remember? I don't care about no fruit flies. Like, yeah, Brianna is out. She's chilling. I'm a little tired. Yeah, I'm gonna get this one done. I like to wait. And then look like this, see? This is why I do that. See why I do that? Look. I'm about to put y'all on. See that? You see that? You see that? Now you don't know what's going on under these covers now. Oh, it's Nikki. Oh. Oh, shit. You know what my plan is? My plan is to have so much fucking fun in this hotel. Like, fucking fun in this hotel. Because here's the thing. This room is small. And it's like, most people would lose their minds in here, I think, being in here for too long. I would assume, because it's like, yo, you in all this small ass room. But you know what? I love this room. I'm grateful because there's people that don't even have fucking rooms. There's people that's living in mud houses and they're struggling every fucking day. We have running water. We have, oh my God, we have everything. I'm so grateful now. Does that mean get comfortable and don't move forward? No. That just means like I'm just grateful. I'm happy regardless of where I'm at. I'm happy. I don't have to reach the goal to be happy. I'm already happy where I'm at. You got me? You get me? You got me? You get me? You got me, you get me. Oh, you got me, you get me. Yo, I said, you got me, you get me. I'm getting really hectic. This life is getting hectic. Gotta fucking get a death wish. Nigga, just fucking that shit that never done somebody fun to mess with. I gotta fucking that catching this, sucking that shit, but fun to bit. I gotta fucking that catching this, sucking this. Nigga, the cat, or something. Whoa. I gotta fucking that catching the dough. Did it fucking the shit in the fun in the catching it in the bowl, and then in the flow. I gotta fucking that catching it. Shit, niggas just talking that shit, but fun in this, sending it. Like, I gotta do it. I'm still cleaning up. I'm still cleaning up for my baby. I just gotta. I'm so grateful for this bed. Oh my god, I'm so grateful. This bed is so soft. Oh. Oh. You know, happy time? Remember when we talked about happy time? Like going out with people and having happy time, and you meet up with someone and you're like, I want happy time. You know what I get? Okay. So happy time, right? It's so shallow. It can be deeper, but it's still, it can't get as deep as the other forms of love. It just can't. Can't. It just don't hit that hard. It just can't. When someone dies, you don't think about the happy time. You think about the happy times. You got me? The actual happy times. Not the happy time. Like the time at night before you go to bed and you and your girl about to get into it and you're like, oh, I'm excited, and you getting happy time. You feel? This is what I'm talking about. I really love Brianna to the fullest. Have you guys seen the TTF logo? I made that
to the fullest. Everything I do, not everything, most things. If you want to live your life to the fullest, live with intent. Intent. We were living in the tent. Live with intent. Where was we living? Intent. Making content. Paying no rent. No money spent. I got the sauce. Who has the sauce? I do. I have the sauce. You gonna use it to make your recipe or what? I have the fucking sauce, ladies and gentlemen. You know something? I'm humble as shit. But I know my value. I got the fucking sauce. You need to tune in, pay attention. Me and Brianna's relationship is a testament to the fucking world, bro. I love my baby. We were living in a tent for 3 years. I'm talking to myself in the mirror for 3 years. Ain't that crazy? 3 years. Me and my baby. Ain't that crazy? You listening to me? I'm talking to myself in the mirror. We was in together for the tent, in the tent for 3 years. That's your baby. That's your baby. She ain't going nowhere. I love Brianna. She loves me. She can go, that don't mean nothing. No, you handsome. Look at you. You handsome. You a handsome man. You love yourself. I'm not selfish. And the only way you can be selfish if it involves others. That's the difference between self-love and selfishness. I'm going to put you on. Ready for the sauce? Here's the difference. Selfishness always involves somebody else because you cannot be selfish without involving somebody else. It's impossible. Look it up. Look it up. You cannot be selfish without involving somebody else. So the difference between selfishness and self-love is that self-love is just focusing on what you need and want. But if it's at the sacrifice of somebody, if it's at the cost of someone else, then that's selfish. Selfless is, maybe it's selfless. Self-love, selfless, yeah, self-love, selfless. I would say selfless is self-love. Selfless is self-love. I would say selfless. I would say being selfless is self-love. I would have to say that, selfless. If you're being selfless, you're practicing self-love. I would say that. I would have to say that. I'm going to look into that one specifically, but I think that's definitely true. But the other one is 100% true. Being selfish is at the cost of somebody else. If someone else is at a loss, so that's selfish. Like, for example, like, if I go and I open the door for me, right? I open the door for me, but then there's somebody behind me, and I know they're right behind me, but I open the door for them. And then they gotta go open the door. That's called being selfish, because you came into the door, you opened the door, and you saw the person. You open the door, you open the door for yourself. I'm trying to get in, and then you see somebody behind you. You be like, I could have held the door for a couple of seconds, sacrifice for them, being selfless. Nope, you want to be selfish and keep it pushing through the door. That's the shit I'm talking about. That's at the cost of somebody else. There's another example, being selfish. In the relationship, me and Brianna, I was being selfish because I wanted this, but that was at the cost of what she wanted, and she wasn't ready for that. And I was like, you know what, too bad. That's called being selfish, so I had to change. Cost of somebody else. So that's the sauce right there. Selfish is at the cost of somebody else. And when someone says, oh, this guy's being selfish, well, if it's at the cost of somebody else, then he is, or she is. If it's not, then that could be selfless, self-love. That's what that is. It's that this person is doing this is not costing somebody else. No one got a lost here. Selfish. Damn. I'm playing. But Barbie, look, no misogyny here. I wear Barbie clothes because I want to challenge misogyny. Okay? If you be like, why are you wearing this Barbie shirt? Well, you're giving me credence that you're misogynistic. You're like, asking me questions like, why would you wear that? Why would you wear this Barbie shirt? Because of people like you. Because I want to know my radar. Like, you're wearing pink. I have a pink phone, by the way. Pink, I love pink. Oh, I love pink. I love pink. I love Rihanna. I love Rihanna. Oh, I love Rihanna. Now, excuse me for a second, okay? I'm about to rest my head real quick. I'm just going with the flow. I do what I'm motivated to do, okay? And if there's something that I need to do, right? I practice discipline. Discipline comes first. You cannot have motivation without discipline. Here's the thing about discipline, right? Woo! Listen. You gotta be disciplined to be motivated. God damn it, mother. What? My man put me on, bro. This nigga is smart as shit. Yo, what? Yo, this nigga is smart. She said you cannot be motivated unless you're disciplined. If you want to be a motivated person, you gotta be disciplined. You gotta practice that shit first. There's people that's not motivated to do shit. So you gotta get disciplined to be motivated. You can't be motivated to be motivated. You can't be. How you gonna be motivated to be motivated? That don't even make sense. I'm motivated to get motivated. You can't get motivated to get motivated if you're not motivated. So you gotta be disciplined. God damn it, what the fuck are you talking about? Ah! Listen, look. Look. Listen, look. You listening? Listen to the song. Look.